Former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty is with us this morning to talk about the possibilities as Trump's cabinet takes shape. Good morning to you and welcome as always. What lessons do you think President-elect Trump learned first time around as he makes these appointments this time?
Well, I think it's very clear he wants people who are going to be more loyal to him, and that's a reasonable expectation. If you're a governor or a president, you want a team that is, in fact, loyal to you and your mission to execute it, not to the point where you push ethical boundaries. But that list you just put up, Marni, for your viewers, that's a great list. I mean, those are people who are all competent, all seasoned, all experienced, and loyal to President Trump. And if you want to put an asterisk by Elon Musk, the bureaucracy is lethargic. And we need change in this country, and you're going to need inventive people, innovators, entrepreneurs. And I doubt he's going to take a formal role over the head of an agency. But even if he just Elon S as an advisor, he could add a ton of value for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't want government to run more efficiently. So if, he's able to do that as a billionaire businessman, all for it. How about Robert F. Kennedy Jr., though? You talk about loyalty. He became loyal in the final hours when it was clear he could not make a difference in the election himself. And he comes with some pretty wild views in terms of health and health care. This morning, he's saying take fluoride out of the water. Does Trump keep this in check? How do you see him managing this relationship?
I put him in a little different category than, say, a Pompeo or a Bergram or a Rubio for the reasons I just mentioned. As to RFK, I doubt he's going to want to go through a Senate confirmation process in light of his baggage and, say, unusual history. They will probably make him a senior White House advisor to the FDA and have some, role, and maybe a significant role. But I doubt he will sit atop of an agency as a confirmed Senate appointee.
When it comes to government efficiency, Governor, you've got eliminating departments, right? Streamlining government. So the FDA probably has some subcategory departments that you wonder if they're necessary. The other one is the Department of Education, which Trump has said he'd like to get rid of. Is there some benefit to that, and what may be the risk?
Well, each state has its own Department of Education. So to the extent the federal government wanted to provide funding or direction from their proper platform in education, they can do so by utilizing the state's departments of education. I don't know that you need to eliminate the U.S. Department of Education, but all of the federal government should come under scrutiny for sure. No question about it. And Elon Musk, think about it. Spaceships, Tesla, solar, he's got Neuralinks, he has Starlink. We struggle about how to bring broadband to rural America. He's got satellites that probably are going to do it. Yes, he's a little unconventional, a lot unconventional, but he's also incredibly inventive. And boy, does government need that.
And government needs differing opinions. Does it concern you at all that he is aligning himself with people who are loyal to him? And is he willing to be open to people who think differently? Or does he look at that big red map and think, I don't need it?
He's going to want people who are loyal to him. I don't think we should kid ourselves about that. But in a Rubio, in a Pompeo, in a Bergram, you get both loyalty and competence. He'll put a few, maybe more than a few unconventional people in there. But I believe you can strike the right balance, especially for the big positions, Treasury, Defense, State, Health, a few others. He will put people in there, I hope, and I believe, that are both loyal and competent. And that should give your viewers and all of us some comfort.
And what about the grievances? Do you think bygones become bygones as Trump focuses on some of his top priorities?
Well, I don't know that he's lets go of grudges easily, so I don't know I would go that far. But he's got a tremendous opportunity in a short period of time. So I think his team is, and congratulations to Susie Wiles, first female chief of staff, but incredible, both competent and loyal. Again, another good example there, a good first pick for the president-elect. But as to this next 2-year period, if he has a Republican House and a Republican Senate, he can cook with gas on the policy front, and that's going to be a bigger opportunity for his legacy than worrying about trying to, reconcile old grudges from 5 or 10 years ago.
Governor, you're smart, you're accomplished. You had aspirations to be in the Oval Office at one point. Has Trump reached out to you, and would you have any interest in serving in this administration?
He has not reached out to me. I am a little bit removed from all of those discussions in his transition team, obviously. And I've had, a mixed record of saying things about President Trump that are not always positive. So I'm not sure I'm on his A list.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Call us if he does, though. Governor Pawlenty, good to see you this morning. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.